Good morning, everybody!
God.
Good morning, it's Saturday morning! You know what that means? It means we don't have to go to work. We don't have to go to work today, we don't have to go to work tomorrow.
Yeehaw!
Yeah! We can just fuck around all day long.
Yes. It's my favorite day.
It's everybody's favorite day.
Yeah.
And what better way to start it than to grab your best pal in the world and have some cereal.
I know, I agree.
When she swings down the street and I pivot up the stars above. Everyone can say she made a monkey of me. She's my one and only unit.
Every Saturday morning, me and Stacy, we get together and we try a new cereal because we love cereal.
Yeah.
Cereal enthusiasts. And, well, we provide this service for you because you probably like cereal too. And you're thinking, what about that one? Is that one good? Hey, look at this new one. You think it's any good? Wow. Now you'll find out.
We're trying it for them.
We try before you buy.
Stick with your classics and then we'll let you know where you can go.
Now, first I want to say thank you to my dear bud, Stacy, for braving Market Basket to get this,
Oh my
cereal.
God, I'm still not over that. And it's been about 7 days.
Now, here's what you got at Market Basket. Boom.
I mean, I thought they were worth it.
Dunkin'
worth the
Donuts caramel macchiato cereal. Now, you can crack it open. Let's talk about Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts is a real institution around here. It's an institutional.
It's becoming a national one.
It's an international institution, but it all started here. The first one opened in 1948 in Quincy, Mass. Ooh, yeah, that's pungent. Which is on the South Shore. We are North Shore people. Big difference.
South Shore is garbage.
Big difference.
Huge.
It was originally called Open Kettle. That was the name of the place.
Wow. Okay.
But then one day the owner, William Rosenberg, was like, people say it was his
I
architect.
hate that the owner's last name was Rosenberg. I wanted it to be like something really Boston.
Oh, really? Like what? Sullivan?
Yes.
So William Sully Rosenberg, some people say it was his architect, but I tend to think that it would be Willie. Just like looking at his flock, dunking the donuts into the coffee.
Yeah.
Light bulb, boom, turns on. I gotta call this place Dunkin' Donuts.
Okay.
You know what I heard though? When I was doing some research, young people don't dunk their donuts into their coffee. It's not a common thing for young people. Now, it could be younger people than you, it could be Gen Zs, but I'm wondering if millennials, are you a dunker? Do you dunk your donuts into your coffee?
I would say not often.
Okay.
But I do think if I was like sitting down at my table with a donut, I would do it. But usually it's like you have the to-go mug at Dunkin's and it's covered up.
Yeah, that would be hard. You have to take it off. Because, you know, it's the go-go life. It hasn't always been the go-go lifestyle.
Go-go lifestyle is killing me.
Because in the old days,
That's why we're not dunking our donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts had counters, and you would go in and you would have your donut.
That is so sexy.
You'd sit
we
there-
have time to eat a donut for a minute.
You would
it takes
sit there
1 minute.
before work. You'd go in there, you'd sit down on the counter, you'd have your donut, you put it on a plate, you have your coffee, and then you're dunking.
You're so right. Something is wrong that we're not dunking. And now their name is just Dunkin', and there's no
I know.
Dunkin' even involved anymore.
But at least you understood the concept. When the first time you heard Dunkin' Donuts, you're like, okay, I'm
Right.
dunking the donut, right? So you got that. The original Dunkin' Donuts is in, like I said, it's in Quincy, Mass, and it's still there. And they refurbished it so that it looks just like the original as it was in 1950. So if you go there,
Really?
it's like stepping back in time.
All right, cool.
Yep. Listen to this. They sell Dunkin' Donuts, which is all over the world now, sells 60 cups of coffee per second.
What?
Right. And that amount of time it took you to say that, they sold 60 cups of coffee. Or that comes out to 2 billion cups per year.
You know, when I first went like abroad,
Yep.
I know you hate that word.
When Stacy studied abroad.
When I went abroad, when I first landed in Spain, I was like, I saw Dunkin' Donuts and I was like, Jesus, I came here to get away from Dunkin' Donuts.
I haven't had a Dunkin' Donuts coffee since the pandemic started.
So I just started getting into Dunkin' Donuts because I've found that one, this is also really annoying, but they have oat milk now. So you can get an oat milk,
love oat milk.
latte at Dunkin' Donuts for like cheaper than anywhere else. So
Yeah.
kind of into Dunkin' right now.
How do you have yours generally? If you're just gonna have a coffee at Dunkin', you walk in a Dunkin'.
I won't get, so when I was just saying I'm not a snob anymore, I won't get regular coffee.
Oh, wow, all right,
I'll
wow,
get like an iced coffee or a latte.
too fancy for Dunkin'.
Maybe it's better now. I should try it. But I've had like 100 cups of Dunkin' coffee, and I think they all are really boring.
Mine is, it's coconut flavor, cream, 2 Splenda, medium. That's how I do it. No good?
Disgusting.
Have you ever seen people who are like, I'll have it with cream and 5 sugars?
Yeah, I've been
Isn't that
behind.
bananas? Mm-hmm. 5, 6 sugars. Why would somebody do that? That's insane.
Don't say it out loud. Just bring your own sugar and do
5
that in
sugars?
the closet. That's too many sugars.
There are 15,000 different possible coffee combinations at Dunkin' Donuts.
15,000?
Yeah, let's name them all. No, we don't have time for that. but that's how many different kinds you can have.
Wow.
Black, regular,
Caramel.
6,
Mint.
five cups of sugar, 5 spoons of sugar.
Yeah. 7 spoons of sugar. 8 spoons.
12 spoons of sugar. 15 spoons of sugar. See? 15,000.
Do you think you can deny someone at a certain level
Yeah,
of sugar?
at some point, it's like,
when does it become a hazard?
sir, just take yourself to the emergency room.
I will not serve you that.
Yeah, that's just... William Rosenberg's Rathink brother-in-law, Harry Winokur, started a rival donut chain
That is so slimy.
called Mr. Donut. Heard of Mr. Donut?
Yeah, Mr. Donut was pretty good, right?
There's only one left in the U.S.
No.
But Mr. Donut is now the most popular donut chain in Japan.
Really? Well,
I guess he showed him. Mm-hmm. In the early days, a cup of coffee was a dime and a donut was a nickel. Oh, God. Yep. They're all over the world now. And in 2019, they rebranded to just Dunkin'. Folks around here like to call them Dunks.
yeah. That really ruins it quickly.
Morons mostly. That's,
That's a red flag, people.
Exactly. If you're going on a date with somebody and they want a cup of coffee and they go, hey, let's go to Dunks.
Walk away.
End of the date. See you later.
Respect yourself.
Swipe left or right. Which way do you swipe?
I don't even know anymore.
And now, in August of 2020, they teamed up with Post to create Dunkin' Donuts cereal. 2 varieties. We're trying caramel macchiato today. Where's the thing?
The orange one.
I don't know what a macchiato is. Do you?
I knew you were going to say that. Yeah, macchiato. So I used to work at a coffee shop in high school.
Yeah.
And I would have to make a lot of, like, I would say younger people who don't care about their sugar intake drink this.
Yeah.
It's just really a caramel coffee flavor. It's usually like a espresso, milk, and squirts of caramel, bud.
And I forget what the other one is. What's the other one? I told you
Just
earlier.
latte. It just is
Oh,
like
it's a latte.
espresso
Yeah.
flavor, maybe.
By the way, this isn't the first time that Dunkin' Donuts got into the cereal game. From the mid to late 80s, there was Dunkin' Donuts cereal.
What?
Yes.
All right. Well, I wasn't around for that. Well, yeah, I was, barely.
There was 2 varieties. There was chocolate and there was glazed. And the commercials even featured their mascot, Fred the Baker. Time to make the donuts. You too young for that guy? Mm-hmm. He was there. He's like an old guy. He would get up early in the morning to make the donuts. Time to make the donuts. That was the catchphrase.
Time to make the donuts. Introducing a big idea from a giant in the business, the world's smallest donuts. In new Dunkin' Donuts cereal, you get delicious, crunchy little donuts by the hundreds. All your favorite donut shapes, rings, holes, and twists. You can choose rich chocolate or glazed donut flavors, or both as part of a nutritious breakfast. Dunkin' Donuts cereal, crunchy little donuts, great big taste.
Time to eat the donuts.
Anyway, the original ones bombed. R.I.P. original. But now we have the new ones, caramel macchiato. First of all, these are exactly like they used to be when I was young. When we had a dog, and there's some kind of dog food that we had where you would pour it in the bowl and then you would pour water in it. It would make fake gravy.
That is disgusting. You would give your dog that?
Purina dog chow or something. And that's exactly...
Purina dog porridge?
That's exactly what this looks like. Purina dog chow.
Why would you make your dog a gravy when it could just eat kibbles?
So they were kibbles, and they had some kind of like dusting of something, and you pour water on it, and then it was like they were eating...
Porridge.
No, it was like gravy. It was like, I like gravy.
Do you want it for a meal?
I'm telling you right now, any meal you make me,
This sounds like abuse to me.
you pour gravy on it, I'm way more into it.
Have you always been like that?
Oh, I love it. I love gravy.
I don't really know.
Put a gravy bowl
I
on
do
the
like
on the
gravy.
table, and I'm going for it.
All right.
All
Good
right.
to know.
And then it's got little marshmallows in it too. I don't know what the marshmallows are.
So those would represent the whipped cream, bud.
Oh, okay.
You gotta have whipped cream, I guess, in a macchiato. I forgot about that.
Okay, now I'm doing
What
the
do you
dry
think
run.
of the dry run?
They taste like coffee.
Does
to me.
it taste like coffee, caramel, whipped cream?
It just tastes like sugary coffee. But I wonder, would this appeal?
Sometimes.
So this would be adult cereal. Children don't want to eat cereal that tastes like coffee, right?
I don't know. I've been really, tuned into this for a while. I think.
How old were you when you first started drinking coffee? Were you like an 8-year-old
I was
drinking
in
coffee?
high school. I think
Oh,
that's
okay.
pretty normal. But
Yeah.
I feel like kids are getting younger and younger with coffee now. Actually, I don't know what they're doing.
Kids are getting younger and younger these days.
Yeah. It definitely tastes like you're eating coffee, which is very weird.
Yeah, it is a little kind of a weird disconnect in your head because you're used to drinking coffee and now you're eating coffee. Now,
I love coffee ice cream.
coffee ice cream just is like frozen coffee though.
Right, it's not weird.
This is like dog kibble that tastes like coffee. These also have big balls, so it really fills your mouth up, right?
Yeah. And they swell in the milk.
They do. I think while it's happening, one of the joys of cereal for me is while it's enough of a sensory experience that you can live in the moment for a second and,
Yeah.
and forget about.
Because the crunchiness, I think,
Right.
is what brings that. Because you can't hear yourself think,
Right.
and you can't hear TV, radio.
Or forget about your impending doom. You
Yeah,
forget about it.
there's texture, there's taste, there's sound.
I have to say, I enjoyed the cereal quite a bit. Number one, again, thank you for going Braving Market Basket for me.
I'm glad it was worth that.
Number two, I enjoy that they were kind of big chunks in the first place and then swelled up to the size of like tiny meatballs. Just got a whole mouthful. And I like the meatballs that come in Chef Boyardee spaghetti and meatballs, like that,
Yeah.
right? That's what they swell up to.
That is 100% right.
And then it tastes like really sweet coffee. Like if you were one of those morons at Dunks who put 5 sugars into your coffee,
Yeah.
that's what it tastes like.
Right, but we like it here, I guess.
But it's cereal, so it's okay. Delightful to me. Now we have to slurp it.
Well,
Now,
it looks like coffee.
It does. It looks like.
can't-
Can we?
We have this
never
problem
do,
every
we
week.
never do this right.
What if I drink it and then spit it back out into the bowl?
I can't do it. I can't do it. Anyway, you can just take
Well, looks
take
like
it from us.
iced coffee with milk in it.
Yeah, there we go.
Great.
That was the slurp was more subtle than I expected it to be.
I appreciate that. We've had a lot of sugar this morning.
We have. You're right. That was a subtle.
It was
slurp.
a very subtle coffee flavor. It was yummy.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. That was just like if you left the coffee out too long and then it got cold, and then you slammed it down anyway because you got to get to work.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Yep. I'm going to do that right now. Hold on. All right, here we go. What did you think of Dunkin' Donuts Caramel Macchiato? Is it Japanese? I don't know. Macchiato.
I don't know. I think it's Italian.
Oh, macchiato.
Yeah, macchiato.
She's been there. You've been there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't make fun of me for it.
No, I'm impressed.
Cool. Thanks, bud.
Yeah.
I'm really worried.
You know, I've
that-
always been impressed at how continental you are.
Really?
Yeah. Worldly.
Okay, good.
Yeah. All right, tell me what you thought of the cereal.
I think we might disagree on this one.
Uh-oh.
I think this might be the cereal that breaks.
Really? I thought,
Our
we were having,
impressive record.
I thought we were having fun.
Listen, we're having fun. All right? So let's just start from there.
Okay.
No, I think that for me, these are a 3.5.
That's exactly what I thought.
What?
That's exactly what I
I thought
thought.
for sure you're going to give them a 4.
No, I'm not giving them a
It
4.
seemed like you really loved these.
I did. I liked them a lot.
Like I didn't feel like through that
But-
whole process that I was like on the same page as
I did.
you.
I did like them a lot, but am I gonna want to eat coffee while I'm drinking coffee? No, it's superfluous. I'm already chugging down coffee.
Excellent point.
So why the fuck do I want my
we
cereal?
barely even touched our beloved coffees.
I want my cereal to
Nothing
taste like.
replaces coffee.
I want my cereal to taste like something else to go along with my coffee.
Right. That's why you're exactly right. This is for kids who can't really appreciate the
'Cause
real thing.
Then I have to drink something completely. What else am I gonna drink?
I have no idea.
What
I
am I gonna-
literally only drink coffee and water.
Am I gonna chug down a Diet Coke while I'm eating my cereal? I mean, come on.
What is this, 2004?
So because of
No.
that, I would also give it a 3.5. But I will
Excellent.
say, it is a tasty cereal.
It is pretty
It just
good.
doesn't make any fucking sense if you really think about it.
Maybe as an afternoon snack. How about that?
I have a cup of coffee after each meal: breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Okay.
3. Sometimes I don't work. I have an extra one, just to get me
Well.
through. Anyway,
That explains all the high energy we've witnessed today.
it's all decaf.
All right, we're
Yeah.
drinking decaf.
I just got it in me.
Really?
Yeah.
I know. That's what I love about you.
You ready? 3.5 stars. That's it. Where's that box? Show them that box again.
There's no denying it.
We can't tell you it's a bad cereal. You just have to decide whether you want to drink, if you want to eat coffee.
Right. We want to drink it.
We want to drink coffee. You may want to eat it.
And if
your
you want to
business.
eat it, you're wrong.
And that's how you do it. With Dunkin' Donuts cereal. All right, everybody. Wow, this has been fun. We'll see you next week. And until then, do me a favor. Stay sweet.
Stay crunchy.